Okay, so I'm gonna make cranberry orange muffins. I got most of the ingredients measured out and put in bowls so that it's simple and easy to follow. So first, you're gonna preheat your oven to 425 degrees. Then once preheated, you're gonna have a cup and a half of cranberries. And these, if they're fresh, make sure you rinse and wash them. I'm just using dry because they're not fresh. So 1.5 cups of cranberries, and then 2 tablespoons of like orange peel zest. With the cranberries, it's either like 12 ounces or 1.5 cups. And a half cup of sugar. I have to measure this one out just because it has a cup, but you divide it. So, and then you're gonna stir that just so that the cranberries are coated with the sugar and orange zest. In a larger bowl, you're gonna combine your flour, the rest of your sugar, your baking powder, salt, and baking soda. Alright, and then go ahead and whisk that together. You're gonna have either butter or coconut oil. I'm using coconut oil. But whichever you choose, it's going to be 2 tablespoons of that. And you're actually gonna cut it in. So when I do this, I just use a fork. And whether you have the butter or the oil. So you're gonna scoop it in and then use the fork to kind of, depending on how hard it is. Right now it's summer, so the oil is pretty soft, but the butter will be harder generally. So use the fork to kind of just cut that in. And you'll see that cutting in again in the topping. Okay, now you're gonna add your orange juice, eggs, and cranberry mixture. And you're gonna stir that. It says with a wooden spoon, but I don't think it really matters. So then you're gonna grease, when you're done with this, you're gonna grease your muffin tin with oil or cooking spray or whatever it is you usually grease pans with. This should make around 12 to 18 muffins. So you're going to take the dough or batter, whatever you want to call it, and you're going to put it evenly into each cup. Then you're going to bake at 425 degrees for 5 minutes. After that 5 minutes is up, you're going to reduce the heat to 350 and then bake for an additional like 15 to 20 minutes until it's golden brown on top, and you can stick a toothpick in without, and then pull it out being clean. So you're going to mix up the topping right now, and then after pouring the batter into the tin, you're going to sprinkle the topping on top and then stick that in the oven for the baking directions. Make sure when it's done baking, you take it out of the oven and then take the muffins out of the tin so that they don't continue baking while they're sitting in the tin. You want to put them on like an iron rack or something. I have muffins back there that are already on the iron rack. Okay, so this you're gonna put in the tins. I'm not going to for the sake of time. And then In another bowl, we're gonna start the strudel topping. A half cup of flour, a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and 4 tablespoons of butter. And again, you're just gonna cut this in with your fork. You don't want it to be melted, like you still want it to have that good strudel consistency. Sorry, the topping is a strudel. And mix it so that the butter's all mixed in with the flour and sugar. So after you put your muffins in the tin, you're gonna sprinkle this on top, put that in the oven again for 5 minutes at 425. And then when that 5 minutes is up, it's gonna be 15 to 20 minutes on 350. Then make sure you let that cool before you eat it and before you glaze it, I believe. Once you take it out of the oven, you're gonna let it cool for about 10 minutes. Then you're gonna sprinkle the glaze on top after that. But for now, I'm just gonna show you how to make the glaze. In another bowl, you're going to combine 3 tablespoons of orange juice, 1.5 cups of powdered sugar. Mix that together. And that should form a pretty good consistency for a glaze. And then, like I said, once you take the muffins out of the oven, you're just going to pour this on top of each of them to form that glaze. And when that's all done, you will have some delicious cranberry and orange muffins.